And a funny thing happens when a company goes public. And the second you make a company publicly traded, except in rare instances, like with Elon Musk and I believe Mark Zuckerberg too, where they own so much of their own shares, they're impossible to get rid of, and it is impossible to run the company in any other way than they see fit. But these are the rare standout exceptions.
Very rare. Yeah.
Right. The only people that get to be tycoons is really those two people, because it's actually still their company. Every other company in the world that's publicly traded, there's no one in that company that, I mean, from the CEO all the way on down, nobody cares. You could see what Trump is trying to do by getting rid of quarterly earnings. Everyone is like, oh, well, he just wants to just goose the stock market. Quarterly earnings create a very parasitic game theory, right? So if I'm a CEO, A, it's not my company, and B, I'm just here, with my golden parachute, and if I do a bad job, I get a couple, $10 million, $20 million payout, and then I'm on to the next company to be CEO. CEO is a class of people now, right? They just move from company to company to company. They're like clones. They're literally algorithms in suits. They're not the shareholders themselves, right? They're just lawyers and accountants that represent the shareholders. But public markets put a distance between men and their money, right? Like Ron, myself, I own thousands and thousands of shares of stock in hundreds and hundreds of companies, public traded, privately traded, doesn't matter. If you were to ask me like, hey, Stormy, company XYZ is doing really unfair business practices and is basically being immoral or doing something illegal, my answer to you is gonna be like, I don't care. And I have no idea of even which one you're talking about. Like, they're all just numbers, man. I swap them in and out second by second. This company doesn't matter because in 10 seconds later, I'm going to be out of that stock and I'm going to be a shareholder in this other company. And then 10 seconds later after that, I can do it again, right? Nobody actually cares. There's no attachment. So the CEO operates on this game theory, right? Like, okay, I have to report quarterly earnings. Do I invest a bunch of money in research and development, creating something new, or building a new facility? Right, increasing my production, or do I just buy my stock back with the cash balance, the cash on hand that my corporation has? One will make the stock price go up now, which is buying the stock back, and the other two will cost a ton of money and will probably take 5 to 10 years before we know that we either made a good decision and this investment pays off, or we made a bad decision and the investment doesn't pay off. Guess which one every CEO in the world is going to take, because if he doesn't take it, he's fired.